How's it going? I'm Jigen, and today I present you the Emergence case, which is a CS2 concept case duo. These would actually be the first Berettas that would have a different skin on each pistol, which I think is pretty cool. The design is pretty simple yet very clean, which makes these a perfect fit for a mil-spec skin. Next up, we have the MP7 symbol bronze, and the moment I saw this skin in the workshop, I already knew it would be a perfect fit for a blue tier skin. The process behind it is pretty cool, as the whole design was drawn by hand.
We need more pattern-based skins.
Pattern-based skin, which is
this
a
looks
big
like a
plus
decent
in my
one.
books. Coming up next, we have the Glock 18 floppy disk, and this skin is just fantastic. The design is very simple yet super creative. And the thing that I absolutely love about this skin is that the higher the float goes, the more of the push plan gets revealed on the handle. And since the GIF is a little too quick, here is what it says. Buy P90, throw 2 flashes, jump and shoot, plant the bomb, and at the end say easy. In the 4th mil-spec spot, we have the Max 7 U-Bomb, which is a very basic skin, but at the same time,
I never used
we
the
can't
floppy
really have
disk
too
ever.
many flashy skins in the lowest tier of the case. Nevertheless, the skin is still alright, and I could see myself
Swag 7, bro, this has all the fucking... The whole Avengers assembling this fucking Max 7. 11-it, Crazy Creator, Conic Crazy Creator. I don't know the other guys, but Jesus. On one skin.
In the 5th spot, we have the USP Ace, which is just such a clean skin. The reason why it's in the mil-spec tier is because it hasn't got too much to it. But realistically, it's amazing what it is. Since this skin is a blue, I can see a lot of people using
Going for blue.
I'll check it, bro. Happy birthday, Habibi. Happy birthday. I'll check it in a minute, alright?
In-game, as it would just be such a great budget option compared to some other USBs out there. In the second to last mil-spec spot, we have the Scar 20 Retro Palette, which is a super nice skin, as I just love the retro style on skins, especially the red, yellow, and blue line combination.
That's nice.
I can see the skin being
Chat,
even
I like
purple, but since there's already a similar retro looking skin in there, I decided to bring it down to a mil-spec. Nevertheless, I would not be mad if I got this blue in the case. And last but not least, to conclude the mil-specs, we have the Galil Wolf. Not much really to say about it, other than the fact that it would be a nice pickup for some black inventories. Now, moving over to the restricted skins, we have the Desert Eagle Sakura's Blossom. As of now, there aren't too many good Deagle skins out there for a budget price tag, so I feel like having this Deagle in the restricted tier would...
Hell no, I hate this.
Somewhat diversify the options.
This would be a pink.
It also has a very nice colorway of white, black, and pink, and it kind of reminds me of the Mount Fuji MP9. All in all, this would be a great addition to the game.
I don't like that.
Next up, we have the P2000 Autumn Swallowtail, and right off the bat, when I saw this skin, it reminded me of a better looking P2000 Cortesera. The details and the colors on it are just fantastic.
That's very close to the Cortesera.
Not that many people use the P2000 in game, I feel like it would just be a really nice, good looking skin to have in the restricted tier. In the 3rd spot, we have the UMP45 School Bus, and I personally just love this skin. I feel like it would be a really nice budget alternative for the crime scene, but I could even argue that this one looks even better. The construction design, especially the cone-like grip at the front, is really
imminent danger vibes.
I would definitely pick it up myself if
Ex-bulldozer.
game. In the second to last spot, we have the SSG Dark Vision, and this would be a very nice addition to fellow anime enjoyers. With
hell no. Fuck no. That skin is ass.
Anime themed inventories. Either way, the skin itself is really simple and clean, and I also really like the checkered area at the bottom of the skin, as it kind of gives off a race car feeling in a way. All in all, in my opinion, it's a perfect design for a restricted skin. And last but not least, we have the AK-47 Retro Racer, which I think color wise is fantastic and opens up a lot of opportunities for some sick crafts. The skin itself is inspired by
ooh, shit, I kinda fuck with that.
Racing cars from the 80s, and I could also see this AK being used in a new updated collection as well. Now, moving over to the classified, in the 1st spot we have the M249 Source Deck, and the reason why I decided to put it up here is because there isn't a single pink M249 skin, whereas the Negev received the Mjolnir back in 2019, so now thanks to the Source Deck, both weapons would have a pink skin each. But going away from the reasoning, the skin itself
that is not a pink, that's a purple.
Amazing, and definitely deserves to be all the way up in the classified tier.
That does not look like a pink.
We have the Mac 10 Cocky Mix, and this skin is honestly great. The comic-like design is really cool, and
that is very dark. That is not a pink either, huh?
I really wish it would be a pattern-based skin, as that would make this skin even better. The existing Mac 10 skins, Toy Box, and Propaganda are also classified, and since Cocky Mix gives me the same vibes, I feel like it deserves its spot in the pink tier. For the last classified, we have the FAMAS Direwolf. This skin is in my opinion insane, as it gives me Hyper Beast vibes but with a clean blue and red colorway. The usage of the handle to make it seem like the mouth is open is also a fantastic touch to the skin, and this would 100% be my favorite FAMAS skin by far, if it ever made it to the game. And finally, the moment everyone's been waiting for, the coverts. For the first red, we have the M41S Black Lotus, and for this one, I was really hesitant since the USP Black Lotus is only a mil-spec grade, so it is quite a major jump in quality, but just by looking at this skin, how could you place it any lower than a covert? This M4 is absolutely insane, and I could see this being a really expensive skin if it ever made it to the game, and in my opinion, the Black Lotus skin line should have never been a mil-spec grade to begin with anyway. And for the second covert, we have the AWP Queen's Gambit, and honestly, just wow, this skin is absolutely insane, and just like the A1S Black Lotus, this skin would
Manowar vibes. Too much Manowar vibes, no? Or chat loves it, really.
Also be crazy.
It's like Manowar but reverse colors.
The gold merging of the blue is just such a nice combination, and the details on this orb are just crazy good. From the carvings to even having some fancy lev on the back of the skin.
Are you sure,
all in all, this could very easily be a top 3 orb skin.
Are you just saying W because you see color gold?
In the entire game. And lastly, for the gold, we have the kukri knife. I was debating whether I should put the twin blade in there as well, but I have a feeling that the kukri knife is just more developed. So if there is a chance that a new case will release within the next few months, I feel like it would only include one knife in it. If I'm not mistaken, we've never actually...
Oh my days. Imagine this is the gold in the new case, bro. GG, well played.
Had a case that would have 2 knives in it. It's
so
usually
ugly.
either just one, like in
It is so
CS2
ugly.
Fire breakout case, or more than 4. But going back to the topic of the kukri knife, as of now, we can't really tell if it will have any special pull-out or inspect animations. We can only see how it will look like in a hand, as well as the patterns it may have thanks to Gemstry Gregory. All in all, looking back at the case, I feel like this is something that I could genuinely see in the
Would we be happy with this? The orb, yeah, does look very high tier. That would be a banger for sure. But compared to... What's the last case that we got? Revolution case? Revolution case was boss, looking back at it.
Actual game, as every skin fits its quality and the weapon balance is also
but it was
fair.
same.
This would be the collection
goals.
that would make it into the game. Personally, I would be over the moon. But either way, if you made it this far, thank you so much for your time, and I hope that this video made you look forward even more for what's to come for CS2.
Should we try again?
If you want to see more of this type of content, let me know down in the comments. And for now, enjoy the rest of your day.
It was so hard, bro. We didn't get shit done at all. I feel like oh man.